secret idol that nearly cost him his career. Robbing an entire team? Heck, Mbappé is not who you think he is. Because of course, you can't have a face like Mbappé play for a world-class team like PSG and earn a truckload of money and not feel like you're above the law. See, it was the 2022 FIFA World Cup and Mbappé was at his best, banging goals like there was no tomorrow. He was so exceptional that he was named man of the match after netting 3 goals across 2 games between Australia and Denmark. And according to FIFA rules, the man of the match at every game must take part in an interview session. Messi did it, Kai Havertz, and even Saka. But Mbappé refused, claiming he was willing to pay any fines the France Federation would be hit with. And of course, he had his reasons. Pretty boy Mbappé stated he was on a personal mission to avoid endorsing anything alcohol or gambling related. Man, dude is a freaking role model. No wonder he doesn't feature in gambling ads. Next thing Bob featured was the news, because this guy literally broke a world record. Now let's get things straight. Mbappé is not faster than Bolt. Or is he? See, Kylian Mbappe hit a top speed of 23.6 miles per hour when PSG clashed with Monaco back in 2019. This got tongues wagging, and many speculated that Mbappe was indeed faster than Usain Bolt. Just like rumors spread like wildfire, it was all over the place that the Frenchman might even outrun Bolt in a 100-meter race. But it came to light pretty quickly that it's totally illogical to assume that Mbappe is as fast as the fastest man in the world, based purely on Bolt's athletic stats. The fact that Mbappe's recorded speed of 23.61 miles per hour, surpassing Usain Bolt's best of 23.35, is not enough to conclude that the French goal machine is faster than Usain Bolt. In fact, Mbappe has zero interest in athletics. I'm pretty sure that if he quit football today, he's heading right for the NBA. See, football is not the only sport that Mbappe seems to be interested in. He's really into basketball. During his holidays, we see him throw balls and hoops rather than at the post. Mbappe is also a huge fan of billionaire NBA star LeBron James, who's also fond of the Frenchman. We've seen the duo swap shirts, and they even have a footwear collaboration sponsored by Nike, the Chosen 2. But that's nothing, because back in 2022, when Mbappe needed a bit of a breather after a few difficult weeks on the field, he hit up his best buddy, Hakimi, and the duo got it in the form of courtside seats to watch the game between the Brooklyn Nets and the San Antonio Spurs. Heck, dude, even got an ovation for his performance during the World Cup. And if that wasn't enough, Mbappe got dragged by the Greek freak, Giannis, after reports surfaced that the Frenchman wouldn't be interested in a move to Al Hilal. Giannis was like, "Hey, Hilal, sign me already. I look like Mbappe." And Mbappe just gave a laugh. Man, these two should be teammates already, because they literally watch exciting football content on our channel and even hit up their buddies to smash the subscribe button. But Messi and Mbappe, heck, they didn't even last as teammates because Mbappe had a rivalry with Messi in Europe. Mbappe is still young and will surely get to a stage when he's regularly competing for the Ballon d'Or. When Messi was at Barca, the young Mbappe had the Argentine set as a benchmark. Mbappe wanted to outdo Messi wherever possible, but especially with goals scored. Messi, on the other hand, was more focused on his own game. As Mbappe put it, "I would go and score 2 goals in a game, and then Messi would score 3. I scored 3, and then he'd score 4. When Messi first moved to PSG, he found the transition tough, and Mbappe was able to overtake the Argentine. But now, there's no rivalry, and Messi has developed a good understanding with Mbappe. Mbappe has a certain image. He is Mr. PSG. He's a powerful guy, but he wouldn't want to seem unreasonable, and he'd prefer any training ground problems to remain private. This is football, though, and these things, they get out. One time, Moroccan superstar Achraf Hakimi had an argument and tussle with Argentina's Leandro Paredes. Mbappe intervened, but that didn't end it, because after Paredes joined Juventus on loan in the summer window, he admitted that he had a difficult relationship with Mbappe. Well, maybe because Kylian is good friends with Achraf, he'll claim he's in the right, and Paredes just didn't cut it at PSG. But what if Mbappe didn't play for PSG? What if he didn't play in France, League One? I mean, dude was so close to closing a deal with Chelsea. Sounds crazy, right? See, as a fresh-faced 12-year-old looking for a big break, Mbappe was close to joining Chelsea. It's no surprise he wanted to keep that a secret. I mean, who wants the world to know they are considering joining Chelsea? Guys, come on. It was a joke. Yes, Mbappe could have joined Chelsea and risen through the ranks. He could have been playing in the era where Chelsea won a title or when they won the Champions League under Thomas Tuchel. In the end, he was rejected by Chelsea after a trial. Whoever the scout was at the time should probably hide his face in shame. But Mbappé should be ashamed of himself, because robbing an entire team is a punishable offense. It was a Champions League showdown between PSG and Newcastle, and with PSG being a goal down, their chances of advancing to the last 16 were pretty slim. But at the 98th minute, Mbappé converted from a penalty spot after a controversial handball decision that put PSG back on track in contention for the trophy. And Mbappé? Well, he robbed Newcastle of a Champions League point and will probably never be forgiven. But hey, being born into the Mbappé family is enough to bail you out of trouble. Because it turns out, when the gods were doing talent distribution, they dumped all of it in the Mbappé family. Everyone who grew up in the home of Wilfred and Feza, including themselves, was involved in a form of sports in one way or another. Mbappe's dad, Wilfred Mbappé, was a coach for 25 years at AS Bondy. Bondy was where the Cameroonian raised his family with his Algerian wife, Feza Lamari, who is also a top handball player in the French Division I Handball League. And what about school? Mbappé has proven himself a good student in the adult years with his ability to learn a whole new language. Back in his younger days, it was a different story though. Mbappé wasn't a bad student. He was just described as unruly. But I guess that's what you get when you take a side in the GOAT debate even before it begins. See, Messi and Ronaldo have been icons for so many youngsters for nearly 20 years in the beautiful game. Right now though, Messi is far away in Miami, but Mbappé has a guilty secret he probably doesn't want Messi to know. He idolizes Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappé was definitely Team Ronnie. He had Ronaldo pictures all over his bedroom. In Ronaldo's first few years at Real Madrid, he played on the left, running at pace, terrorizing defenders. Mbappé plays that way too, and he's more similar to one of the GOATs. It's probably Ronaldo over Messi, but that was until Mbappe's secret got out. See, Kylian runs the show at PSG for France. He's the golden boy. He's the biggest icon since Zidane and Henry. He can do no wrong, right? Actually, Mbappé still gets chewed out by his manager when the boss demands more. Even France's best players gets dressed down like everybody else. There will be managers who fear antagonizing Mbappé at PSG, but for France, the shot demands a clear hierarchy, and Mbappé definitely took the criticism on the board. He scored 8 goals in 7 games at the Qatar World Cup. Booyah. But what if I told you that Mbappé might be the master splinter to his godchildren? A set of twin pandas? See, back in 2021, the Beauval Zoo in Saint-Aignan, France, delivered a set of twin panda cubs. In a form of respect during the naming ceremony of the cubs, Kylian Mbappé and Chinese Olympic diving gold medalist Zhang Jiaqi were given the position of godfather and godmother of the newborn cubs, Huan Dudu and Huan Lili. Man, Mbappé is such a weirdo, but pulling off a bicycle kick so exceptional that the goalkeeper had no choice but to take his heels is just crazy. I know you want to hear more about it, so click this video.